Klaviyo abandoned cart flow tutorial. Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the channel. If you have a Shopify store and you are selling product, you would like to make sure your customers are purchasing their products, going through the entire process all the way to the cart and then checking out the items in their cart. However, sometimes people forget, they change their mind, they wait. Whatever reason, you may be stuck with an abandoned cart. Now, an abandoned cart can come in handy when you want to communicate with your customers and help them, encourage them to make that purchase. So right over here, we're going to jump into Klaviyo, and this is what the homepage looks like. Once you are here on the left-hand side, you can tap on flows. Now, they have some flows that have already been pre-built, some templates. So if you want to use this software, it is quick and easy. So this is the page you're going to get onto. And if you have a look right over here, they have a bunch of already pre-built flows. So right over here, we're going to look at this abandoned cart, and you can just tap on get started. Now, if you have some flows already created, you can just go up to the top right hand side of the screen and tap on create flow, and you'll have a search bar. You can search for abandoned cart in there, and ultimately you'll get to the same page. This is what it looks like, and this is what your flow looks like right over here on the main part of the screen. Now, on the left hand side, you can see all the tools that you can use to change all the details in this flow. So, of course, the first thing you're going to want to do here is have a look at the trigger. So it says when someone started the checkout. You're going to leave that exactly the way it is because that's the reason we are creating this flow. Then the time period in between the first thing that they do, which is starting their checkout, and then we can wait 4 hours, we can wait 2 hours, we can wait an hour. It really is up to you in terms of what it is that you actually want to do here. But if you want to change the time, you can just tap on it. And over on the left-hand side, you can actually see here that you can set the delay, and you can either have it in hours, days, or minutes. So I really would like to make that 2 hours, and that's fantastic. And you can also add some minutes in over there. Once you've done that, you go to the bottom of the page and you can just tap on save. Now that has been saved, and you can see here again that it is now 2 hours. Then the first email that's going to be sent, it looks like this. It says, it looks like you left something behind, and that is fantastic, right? But if you want to go in here, the 3 dots on the right hand side, you can just tap on edit. And now what you can actually do is customize this email to how you would like it to look. So there's an entire email builder over here. You can add buttons, you can add banners, you can edit the text, whatever it is you want to do, you can do it right over here. So as you can see on the left hand side, you've got the flow content, subject line, and the name. So we're going to name this is for our reference right over here. And then the subject line is what they're going to see in the subject line of the email that they're going to receive. So right here it says, it looks like you've left something behind. You can change that to whatever it is that you want, whatever suits you. Right over here, there's a subject line assistant. We're going to tap on that. I'm going to show you right over here. It says select flow type, and we can just select abandoned cart and then your brand name, and you can put in keywords that best describe your brand or your email content, and it'll give you a decent subject line that you can use for your email. Right now, I'm going to leave it just like that. And then the preview text is what comes up in the email inbox. So you can add something in there that's catchy. Maybe you want to add a discount coupon or a discount code or something like that. However, I recommend that it's not done in the first email. So what we're going to do here, again, your sender's name, which is yourself, and then the email address that it's coming from, and then that's complete. On the right hand side, you can see over here it says edit email, and once you tap that, you can actually go into the email and edit everything that you see here. So your heading, you can change the text, you can change the size of the text, you can change your colors, your background colors, images, you can add buttons, you can add headers, footers, everything that you need to do, you can add right over here. So you can fully customize this email. And right now at this point, we want to make sure that we are keeping it simple, and we want to keep our email short. So depending on what items have been left in the cart, this section over here where it says item product name, quantity, currency, all of this information will be personalized information of the customer, as well as the products that have been left in the cart. So we have a pre-made button right over here that says return to your cart. So immediately someone can tap on there, jump straight into their cart and complete their purchase. So you can fully customize everything that you see right over here. And then once you've done that, you can either tap preview and test on the top right hand side, or you can say save and exit. Right now, we're just going to say save and exit so we can get back to our flow. And it'll bring you right back over here. And then you can just tap on done on the top right hand side of the screen. And then you will get back into this page over here where you can see the overview of your flow. Now, we've just sorted out this first email right over here. And then we have a time delay. So we can add in whatever it is, again, that we want over here. Now, this is something just to note. Now, we are creatures of habit. Let us be honest with ourselves and with each other. So if you are likely to do something today, on a Monday to Friday sort of thing where you have a set schedule, then you're likely to do sort of the same thing tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day and so forth. So what I like to actually do here is, this is the time period from when the checkout was initiated. And then, like, if somebody's like buying stuff or like they're using their device, and this is sort of like the time that they're doing it in, we want to take like this first time period and the second time period, and we want to actually make it 24 hours in total. Now, the reason we want to make it 24 hours is because likely if somebody is doing something like, say, perhaps making purchases or so on, they're likely to sort of be available to do those things at the same time. So in total, we're going to make that 22 hours plus the 2 hours right over here. That is 24 hours. And then we can just tap on save. And basically now we are taking advantage of the fact that we are creatures of habit. So we can find our customers or communicate with our customers when they're actually available. So right over here, again, then you've got your second email. Now, the second email, again, we can go right in over here and we can just tap on edit. And once we go in here, this is now where you want to kind of leave a coupon code. This is where you want to really start to engage with the customer. So again, you're going to go into your email, and on the edit button, you're going to tap on that. You're going to edit all the details in over here. On the left hand side, the subject line, your cart is about to expire. You can put on something like there's a discount code. You can put like stock is low, better get your cart done now, like something that's going to grab their attention and something that is going to have a high sense of urgency. And once you're done with that, then we can go back into the previous page and continue with our flow. Now, at this point, if this has not worked and the customer hasn't checked out or completed their checkout of their cart, then we can add an additional email. Now, we can, right over here on the left hand side, you will see that all of your tools are available. Now, what you can do is you can just tap on this time delay, hold down and drag it over and put it in just over here underneath this second email. Now, we can again tap on save after we have entered a time period here, and so we can either make it days or we can make it hours. I'm going to make it hours, and I'm going to give the person 2 hours, your customer 2 hours. You can give them 4 hours, 6 hours, 24 hours. You got to align this with whatever works well for you. And then we're going to tap on save on the left hand side. Then you're going to add in an additional email. Again, we are going to tap down and we are going to drag this email tab right over here, and we can just add it. Now, this email is your most urgent email that you are going to send. This is the time where you can really give them that. Maybe this is the point where you give them that coupon code. Maybe this is the point where you are really now pushing your customer to either make the purchase or you are going to clean their cart out. So this email is quite important. And again, you can jump in and create the email. Because it's additional, you're going to have to create the email from the beginning. However, if you go back into your flow chart you can actually duplicate one of your previous emails and then just change the content. So the layout will stay the same. You can just change the content, the actual email itself, the body of the email, the subject line, and so forth. Once you're done with that, you'll see now that your entire email is complete. And right over here, let me just show you the 3 dots. You can just tap on clone and it will actually come up, and you can move that wherever you need to move it. So there's all the details on the left hand side, and then you can just move it down wherever you need to move it to. You can add it in just over there where it needs to be. And this email 3 we can actually just delete. So this is now the 3rd email. This is your final call to action. This is your final notification that you are sending out to your customer. And you know, so you can actually build quite a bit of revenue from abandoned carts, because you have people that actually want your product and have gone all the way to actually make the effort and purchase the product, but they just need that final push to make the purchase. And that is how you can grow your revenue through something very, very simple. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Leave a like if you dig this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers for now.